Shut up, J-Bo. Yo, man. Look here, man. God almighty, no. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Uh, I'm gonna bring this up because I don't understand why we didn't see none of our running backs. Like I understand Miller was playing running back today. I mean, we've seen a little bit of Welch. Maybe the other guys are hurt. I know Wildman, number 26, he supposed to be hurt. And I heard somebody else had got nicked up. So maybe everybody hurt. They shorted running back. What's going on? Hold on. My thing's stopping me. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get right, y'all. All right, JR Box trying to come on. Hold on, let me bring you up, JR. All right, JR on stage. What's up, JR?
What's good, Tiger?
Man, it's a bad day now. It's a bad day.
Bruh, I'm like, this the same exact thing that happened during Georgia Tech. Coach Prime ain't made no corrections himself. You lead a game with 2 timeouts. Same situation. It's a critical 4th down. No, what, it was 3rd down? 3rd and something? That
Shit, I
Salter was
don't
trying to
know.
pick up? I can't even remember the down and distance. No, I think it was second. It was like
Yeah, I
second and
think it's
6.
second down.
Yeah, it
I
was
think
like
it's second
second and
down.
6. Yeah, second and 6. But eerily the same situation. And all Coach Prime had to do was, hey, let's call timeout. We can call 2 plays. Hey, we're going to run this play, and then we're going to run this play back to back. But now
Yep.
what he do? He's sitting there with that little headset up and got this astonished look on his face. Like, I don't understand. Tiger, I really don't understand, man. I don't.
No. Now, look, what's going on to you, boss?
Yo, what's going on, bro?
Hey, look, I just want to tell y'all, because people were saying I was hating. People said I was hating. So now, with the Caden Salter thing, y'all remember what I was saying during summer camp? He's not a thrower like that. He's a runner, right?
Mm-hmm.
But tonight it seemed like they started calling run plays for him. They're trying to run. They try this instead of running the offense and let him decide when he want to run. They're trying to make him be a running back instead of just letting him throw the ball.
Yep.
So when you force him to run, then you force him to throw. Now he feels like a robot. It's not who he is. You got to let that man flow. You got to play him like how they play the Florida State quarterback. You just got to let him flow. When he feel it, he going to take off. And when he get comfortable with throwing the ball, he going to throw the ball. That's the kind of quarterback he is. We said this about Prime. I said this, I don't know, I think it was the Stanford game. There's a lot of games with Prime. If y'all look at Fran Brown on the sideline, he moved kind of like a Kirby Smart on the sideline. He active on the sideline. Prime is too laid back for Prime personality. Prime is live all the time until it get game night, game day. He get on that sideline and turn into a mouse. What's going on with this, man? Y'all help me understand.
You called it, man. I don't know what it is, because too often Prime come to he go to the podium after a loss and say, well, the coordinator's calling the right thing, the players just not executing. The coordinator's call. No, dog. I don't want to hear the coordinator's calling the right thing, because it's no way you saying that Rob Livingston calling the right thing and the players getting beat. We talking about every player. Every player. I can see if 1 or 2 players constantly getting beat. Every player on the defense is getting beat. So there's bad coaching going from the position coaches, and that's the coordinator not helping the defense out. Like
Mhm.
it's 3rd and 17. What's BYU's best play? They either gonna throw a deep ball or it's gonna be a quarterback scramble.
Yep.
You run a
Spy.
blitz and not even get home. Come on,
Yeah.
dog.
You gotta spy the quarterback. And every time it's a long situation with BYU, you gotta spy the quarterback, but you gotta also have the linebacker drop in the middle of the field. He gotta drop back, but as soon as that quarterback steps towards the line of scrimmage, he gotta come downhill.
He don't even need to drop back, Tiger. All he got to do is just mirror the quarterback. That's it. Just
I mean that,
mirror the
that
quarterback. That's
that's
literally
true,
it.
but they keep killing us. Remember last year they were killing some of them crosses and all that kind of stuff. And that night they got us with a little in route. So he gotta back up just to make the quarterback feel like, okay, it's not there. Let me pull it down and run.
Man, I
See you, boss.
Yo, what's up,
What,
bro?
what's on your mind, man? What did you see tonight? What's going on?
Bro, listen. I don't know if y'all are y'all getting the echo from me because
No,
I'm at the hotel in the
no, I
lobby.
don't hear.
Okay, cool. There's a difference, man, between great coaches and good coaches. Great coaches, whether it's in the NBA, NFL, or college, they make adjustments. They know how to play the chess game. Good coaches are coaches that are just hired or whatever. They don't know how to play the chess game. And what we got going on, we got a staff that don't know how to play the chess game. Whenever you run something, the defense adjusts, you adjust.
Uh-huh.
I'm not tonight. I'm telling y'all right now, I ain't on that. If anybody want to blame K Salt for that, hey, I'm all about the smoke on that tonight. This ain't that man's fault. If you gonna blame that man for throwing that last interception, out of everything that happened tonight, obviously you just a sheeple that follow what everybody's saying or you and your emotions. You ain't watching the game. And what happened was, go ahead, Ty.
Did y'all notice this? Why it seems like when we play other teams, they can always get to the corner on us. They can always get 3, 4, 5 yards. But it seems like when we run our plays, we get stopped. 1 yard, negative yards, no yards. Now it's always third and long. Why can't we move the ball on first and second down like these other teams move the ball on us?
The reason why we can't do it is simply this, is because we run our offense. We don't scheme based off the team's defense. That's the problem. We
Yeah.
ain't scheming
Yeah.
nothing, bro. Ain't no scheming. It's like, okay, we're gonna run these set of plays and that's it. Ain't no scheme because if you got a scheme going, you going whatever that adjuster, you gonna find the weak links. Just like tonight. We ain't throw the ball down the field one time. And here's the thing, you don't have to throw vertically. You can run 15-yard drag routes across the field. You can be creative. There's no creativity and there's no scheme. And that's the problem on offense and defense.
Yeah, you get my man killed on the sideline throwing this stuff on the curve. You almost got Q6 killed tonight on the sideline, dog. That he jumped up fast, but hey, I know he feel that right now.
oh, he got dumped on his neck, dog.
On
Oh
his neck,
God,
bro.
dog,
He
man.
need a neck brace right now.
Hey man, BYU, when we went to those two back sets, BYU adjusted. They played the chess game.
Yep.
Yep.
Then they say, okay, now what you gonna do?
And we
Then
stayed in it. We
and
we couldn't get we couldn't switch out.
we stayed in it. What we should have did. Once we realized that they dropped a safety down or a corner or added another linebacker, we played a chess game. Yo, listen, y'all, we're not professional coaches getting paid. We couch coaches, and we're looking at the screen like, okay, they got an extra person in the box. I'm
Yeah.
automatically if I'm when I'm playing Madden or college football, and you drop that extra player in the box, I'm spreading you out and going
Switch.
4 wide. Like, bro, that's
Switch. Yeah. And see, Braylon Miller is the perfect person to have. Guess why? Because if you drop him in the box, now you push him out of motion, spread him out wide. Now he turned right back into a wide receiver. Now let's go. Now put your line back on him, and we're gonna do 1-on-1. Let me see what y'all got.
Yep.
hey man,
We
forget
got the
all that.
mismatch offense.
We got it, bro.
We didn't throw one pass over 30 yards this whole game. Not one pass. That's to me, that's crazy. That doesn't make any sense. Like you at least have to give the illusion that, hey man, we'll take a deep shot to loosen up the defense. Cause once BYU made the adjustment, all right, y'all got two running backs in the backfield. All right, we bringing the linebacker off the end, and we bringing the other linebacker up the gap. So y'all ain't got nowhere to go. One safety high, you got to take a deep shot, even
Hey,
if
with
you
your
don't connect.
with your 6'5", 4'3" guy, you
Yeah,
gotta take that shot, bro.
hey,
even
hey,
if you
hey,
don't connect on the deep shot, you doing that so they can be like, all right, well, next time they in this double set, they could possibly take a deep shot. So that's at least gonna run a corner off. It's gonna run somebody getting ran off. The safety may back up out of the box now, something. But nope, no deep shots the
hey,
And
entire game.
hey, Tiger and JR, check this out. There were several times tonight when we was in the split back set with Draylon, and I'm watching the screen because I'm watching the safety. The safety in the middle of the field, sincere over there 1-on-1. This all Pat Shermer gotta say. He's up in the booth. He watching it from our vantage point, the aerial view. All you gotta do is tell him in his ear, hey, listen, we're gonna run this play. If you see the safety in the middle of the field and sincere over there, check out of that play. That's all we gotta say. Check out of that play and
That's it.
send sincere on the fly. Pat Shermer ain't
yeah,
watching the game, man. They not scheming. They just strictly running plays, man. I'm telling y'all, any other offense coordinator that's in college football right now, you get them, you take them to see you as an offense coordinator. Man, we'll be
uh,
running through folks.
but look, I seen it last night with Florida State. All right, Florida State got this big wide receiver number 0. He was cooking the
Robinson,
first
Demetri
half.
Robinson.
Yeah, he was cooking the first half. He had cornerbacks falling down. He got the safety ejected out the game because he.
I lost Tiger.
Yeah, he in a he probably his the connection probably went out, but
Can
I
y'all
don't,
hear me?
yeah,
There
we
you
can
go.
hear you.
Can,
Yeah.
can y'all? All right. So the safety head got kicked out because of a targeting. Now you got a white guy to come in there, number 30. He looked like a walk on. He lost in the sauce. They beat him one time when the big wide receiver stepped out of bounds on that. I think that was a cheap play. That dude caught that ball to me. But you can see number 30 in the picture. He ain't even trying to knock the ball down. And now y'all come right back and you don't go at 30 again. Like, why you got this 6'5" wide receiver? Why y'all won't go at the walk on? So I'm seeing other coaches do the same. Why Kirby Smart tonight didn't kick the field goal on the 10-yard line against Bama to tie the game up?
Because analytics say go for it, 4th and 1, go for
And,
it.
and
He fell for the
now,
analytics.
now, when I'm looking at Syracuse tonight, or the earlier today, they lost off of trying too hard. Like everybody trying too hard. They fumbling. They doing stuff like that. Like they trying hard, and people was fumbling the ball. They was giving up the ball. With us, it just seemed like we just stuck in the mud, man.
Yeah, that was a boring game. Rome say drop the link, Tiger. I ain't gonna hold you, man. That game it was kind of boring. Like after the first quarter, like all right, man, look, see you doing that thing, and then what's the name? BYU come out in the second quarter and they chew up clock. CU come out third and 3 and out. BYU get the ball back, have another long drive, and I'm scratching my head. I'm like, man, that second quarter looked just like the Houston third quarter for CU.
Yeah, bro.
And then we come out third quarter, BYU come out, CU get a stop on 3 and out, get a stop on BYU. I'm like, all right, hey, we might be doing something. They get the ball, CU get the ball and go 3 and out. I'm like, dog, come, you got to be kidding.
A
Yeah,
quarter,
bro.
a quarter and a half at 14 points.
The second, literally through the whole entire third quarter, until that touchdown of Draylon Miller, they was at -1 yard. Until the touchdown of Draylon Miller.
Bro,
So the whole drive to get to the touchdown, they was -1 yards until Draylon Miller caught the touchdown pass. How you go a whole quarter, dog, and get -1 yard? That's
cause you just running plays. And here's the thing for all these folk that blaming Case off, let me ask y'all this question. How was number two open all night by himself?
schemed
Mm-hmm.
up. They schemed it
By
up.
himself, bro. Number two caught dang near 3 touchdowns and wasn't nobody within 5 yards of the dude.
But tell me this: why is Caden Salters back there running for his life, but this big fat freshman quarterback back there chilling? We can't even get to him, but Caden Salters running for his life,
I mean, it was never even only time this dude it was a threat. It was when they had that botch snap. That's it.
bruh.
We
When
ain't
I
sacked him. We didn't
seen,
sack him all night.
Then sack him all
bruh,
night, man.
when I seen we were down to a fat quarterback that win on 47, I said, "Boy, I don't know what the hell is going on right now. I hope I wake up from this dream, cause we not getting beat by no fat quarterback with no 47 on freshman, and we can't stop. How we can't stop a freshman, bro?
That Prime, man, Prime don't play he don't coach to win. He coached to maybe if we keep it close, we could. No, dog, no. You gotta coach to win. You gotta take chances. You gotta open things up. Even if you don't connect on the deep ball. I know I'm stressing the deep ball, but even if you don't connect on it, it changes the outlook of the defense. You dictate to the defense, hey, we'll take a deep shot just to have y'all back up. You see what was happening with our cornerback? Everybody was saying, well, why Preston keep getting burnt on them deep crosses on the deep end? Because he didn't want to get beat deep. So he kept backing up. Because what happened to him last year? Preston got beat deep 5, 6 times last year. So in his mind, he like, well, as long as I ain't getting beat deep, I keep everything in front of me, make a tackle. That's why when he out there on the outside, on boundary corner, he just backing up. I'm like, that dude can't run past you. He just backing up. Because he don't want to get beat deep, man.
Hey, we got a chef in the building. Rome, what's going on? What's on your mind, Rome?
Roll.
Oh man. Hey, I've come to the conclusion, man, after watching these first 5 games of the season. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
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 Bro, Coach Prime don't want to be there, man. His heart ain't in it no more. He don't want to coach no more. He only doing it because so many people is eating off of his plate right now. He has to. But with Shador gone, Coach Prime does not want to coach football anymore, man. And he showed it to me tonight 1,000%, man. He don't
Hey,
got no passion on the sideline. He don't even got the head set up. He not getting mad about nothing. Like he does
What Jimmy
not.
was
He
last year?
playing safe. He playing conservative. Like he not taking no gambles at all. If and then if I was what's the AD name?
Rick George.
If I was Rick George, I would put something in prime contract with For every time out he leaves the game with 500,000. I bet he start using them
I,
fuckers
he'll
dead,
he'll
That's
dog.
burn the
crazy,
midge in the
man.
first minute.
But look, I honestly don't think that like because Prime been through a lot, man. The dude just went through cancer and now he's coaching her. Like I just don't think, and there's nothing wrong with it. Like I wouldn't be mad at him if he didn't want to do it no more. Like, bro, you just went through cancer, had your bladder removed. Like I just don't see Prime. I don't think he wants to coach anymore. This is my opinion from what I'm seeing, but I don't think he want to do it. I know his heart ain't in it. And I think he's only doing it because there's so many people that's eating off of him being there right now. But I just don't think Prime wants to coach anymore.
That's an interesting take, man.
Me,
Hey,
me,
y'all-
me and Coach Hayes said a little bit of that. Me and Coach Hayes said a little bit of that, and we ain't never come out public and say it. But when Shadua went late, and Shiloh getting cut, I feel like now he got to stay because like you say, everybody eating off him right now. He got to stay. Bucky building his brand up.
That's an interesting take, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. If it wasn't for him feeding everybody, if Shador would have went first round, I think Prime might have been because now the torch get passed and it's another Sanders man who can continue, the legendary stuff and be able to feed the family. But with Shador and them not going in the draft where they need to go, like Prime is the now he's still the breadwinner. He still has to continue doing what he do. But I can see he doesn't want to be there, man. It's not the same for him. He didn't know it wasn't gonna be the same. Like is he just don't want to be there, dog. Like he's too all over the place. Like his decision making is terrible right now, man.
Yeah, I can see your point, but I would also say too that I don't think that I don't think that at this stage, I don't think he's capable of keeping up with other coaches because they have more knowledge of the game than him. And I think in a lot of situations, he don't know what to do. And I don't think he got anybody that's there that can even guide him through that, which he should have had somebody that was seasoned enough to instruct him on when to call timeouts, on when to do this or when to do that. I think he's totally letting them boys, hey y'all do what y'all do. Like and
You
then let
don't
me
think
know.
I don't mean to cut you off, but come on, man. He got NFL coaches on his roster, dog. He
So
just
bad.
hasn't made it. He just hasn't made it to where they're comfortable enough to speak up, or maybe they don't want to lose. Like Pat know that you need to use them damn timeouts. He knows you need to call a timeout for your quarterback when he just scrambled for 6 yards and you're in a 2 minute drill. He's breathing hard. He's tired. Of course he's gonna throw an interception.
Hold on. That right there, bro. That kind of stuff right there is what is blowing my mind. Prime played quarterback. Prime in high school he played quarterback. Prime understand this. He's had these conversations. You have to. Cam Newton just said this. Once I done did a lot of running around and stuff, I need some time to collect my thoughts and regroup and breathe and everything. Like, don't call a pass play right after I done did a long run. You gotta call a timeout to calm the offense down, let your quarterback get set up in a high pressure situation, especially when you got two. I think Prime need to play the game, man. He need to start playing NCAA to start understanding
Hey
how to
man,
use these timeouts, man.
Man,
that
he know
man
he know
come
how to use it. That's the
that,
second game in a row he done
Nah,
did my
man.
dog
This,
Salt there. And Salt didn't play a great game, man. He had some reads, he missed some things of that sort, but he still had a chance to win the game. Just like in Georgia Tech, he had a chance to win the game. And obviously, we don't know what'll happen if you use them timeouts. But you have to use them, man. You got to give him a break. You got to talk to him and tell him, "Hey, I'm seeing this. Like, what is you running hurry up offense for? And you got two timeouts and you
You
just
got
scramble.
two
Like, use
timeouts,
one.
bro.
Yo,
Flat out.
the man used the timeout in the top of either the end of the third or the top of the fourth, the punt, bro. Like, come on, y'all think about this. He called a timeout on 4th and 6 just to punt the ball.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody,
And the announcer,
when I said Prime wasn't at CU for the X's and O's, everybody had their panties in a bunch. Boy, they was on the chef head for months.
Yeah. Yeah.
yo,
Better at your neck now.
the announcer is screaming at the TV, call a timeout.
No time out.
The
No time
announcer
out.
saying call a timeout. The announcer saying call a timeout so y'all can regroup, run over some plays in the situation. Man, they ain't do that, man. They ain't call no timeout, man.
Now,
Come on,
I
bro.
feel
what
bad
I
too.
don't want Prime to do, man, I don't want Prime to get in this press conference and get mad at these folks and start hollering when I supposed to call a timeout. Cause dog, you got to call your timeout, bro. You got to use them
You
now, man.
you
Come
know
on,
that's what he
Prime.
gonna do. He finna gaslight all them people in there, man.
Hey,
What
but
you
low
mean?
key,
What
the
you mean call
Colorado
the timeout? What it was? It was 2nd and 6. So I mean, if it's 2nd and 6, if we convert the play, then we still got two timeouts, dog. But you
the
didn't
clock
convert them.
stops. Colorado should have won this game by 17 to 20
They
points, man.
they should have
Easy.
Chef, you on point.
I'm gonna
They should have
tell you.
won. They should have been up by 28 points, or they should have been at least out 28 points in the third quarter. They should have been going in the fourth quarter with 28, either 28-7, 28-14, or something. This should have been an easy win, bro.
Easy.
Easy, bro.
I got a question for y'all real quick. So with Salt doing all this scrambling and running for his life, am I seeing it right? Like they not in his face right away. He's taking too long to make some of the reads, or are y'all seeing the O line not blocking? Like, what
Nah,
are y'all seeing
I don't think the
when
receiver's getting open.
yeah, the receiver's not getting open, dog. And it's not the receiver's fault because if you not stretching the field and BYU plays zone the entire game.
Yep.
The entire game. They play zone with a QB spy once K Salt start cooking and once Draylon Miller start cooking with the run. The whole game they play zone. So if you got receivers running, I don't know if Coach Phillips even coaching the receivers to sit in the zone. Because I
Right.
only saw one receiver sit in the zone, and that was O Miller. He was the
Man,
only one.
he got to coach the boy. Look, so this is what I don't understand. You got Q6. Nobody don't got the heels to run with Q6. When y'all down and y'all in the offense getting stagnant and you trying to get Salters out of the pocket because he getting a lot of pressure on him, you got to have Q6 in the slot. And he got to kind of mirror Kaden Salter. If Salter going to the left, he need to be coming to the left. Like nobody's going when you spy in Salter, the spy is gonna vacate the middle of the field. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, we hear you.
When you spy in Salter, the spy is gonna go wherever Salter goes. So if he follows Salter and you got Q6 coming behind the spy, he's gonna be wide open in the middle of the field.
Yeah, that and the I don't know. We had so many penalties, man. I want to see our penalty yardage that we had. Like them dudes had so many pass interference calls, and that's what CU's offense has to understand. Those deep shots,
Exactly.
when you're in college, these dudes can't cover. They're going to be afraid as soon as they see the ball in the air, so they go pass interference. Like you literally see our DBs doing it. Why? The other DBs will do the exact same thing, but we have to take the shots.
Hey,
Hey,
y'all know what, man? I'm gonna tell y'all. As I looked at this game, I thought, I said, man, it really showed what I ain't gonna say this game, but this year, period. It really showed how great Travis was, bro. It really showed how great Travis Hunter was, bro.
Man, damn that how great Shador Sanders was. Man, I
No,
don't care. Travis
I'm
is
no.
great, but
What I'm
Shador
saying
Sanders
is,
was the captain of that shit.
what I'm saying is, I'm talking about defensively. It
Oh,
showed
okay.
just
Okay,
how
oh
yeah.
yeah.
great Travis was,
He
bro.
played he played on instinct. Yeah.
Travis caused the quarterbacks to delay they throws, man, which helped the whole defense.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
facts.
yeah.
Which helped the whole. So
Now,
what happens? So when you lose Travis, you got to know your personnel. You lost Colton Hood, you lost Travis, you lost a couple of other guys, you lost some linebackers. Now you got to be. Now you got to tell coach, hey coach, I know you want to run man, but we ain't got those type of corners. Now
Yep.
you got to doggone play to the strengths of your players versus making them play to your system. That's good coaching, man. That's good
hey,
coaching.
look, I was thinking about it today. I said, okay, the linebackers, the linebackers are not panning out. The DBs are not panning out. We let our best DB go, and we didn't praise him when he was here. Like I y'all don't understand how frustrated I was when Coach Hood left. Y'all don't understand. Now this man got 2 touchdowns on the year over there at Tennessee,
Crazy.
and we just let this man walk. Nah, it's something got to change, bro. Something got to change, and I hate saying it, but something got to change because whoever's eva- hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear
Whoever
you.
evaluating the talent ain't evaluating the talent right, man.
There
I
you
can't
go.
Nah,
say that
dog.
though because we
It's
should have won this game
it's
and we
not
should have
it,
beat Georgia Tech.
it's not the
Like
talent,
the
man.
talent is there, man.
They got the
No,
talent. The coaches have to put them in the right position. Like even if you are void of talent in some areas, because everything ain't gonna be stout. You know what I'm saying? Like your linebacker play may be bad, but it's not gonna be every linebacker. Cause like last year, the linebacker play was bad. But Nakyle Hill Green made up for a lot of it, and it made Bentley look good. Because Bentley wasn't that good. Bentley be in the game the whole game and had about 2 tackles.
Yeah.
What linebacker you know in the game all game and got 2 tackles?
And you know them
You know
teams
what I'm
was
saying?
running on Colorado, so you should have
Yeah.
at least
So
10 tackles.
you should be having 7, 8 tackles a game. It's the coaching. Like if you look at Rob Livingston, like again, if I'm
well,
waiting to see what Prime said at the press conference. Cause I know he gonna say, as usual, I'm listening in the headset, the coach is calling the right plays, players gotta execute, they gotta make plays. I understand that. Players do have to make plays. But
man,
your coach, like CU Buff said, your coach gotta understand. Like Rome said, your coach gotta understand. Dog, we can't be out here in man. Like that's not our strength. So we need to learn how to play some zone.
what? And if we gonna play man, you have to have a blitz behind that man. You can't sit in man and don't get pressure.
They blitzing, they not getting there. They
Well, we
blitz,
got to back out to his
they
zone in.
blitz, they blitz a good chunk of this game against BYU. Because I understand, like it's a true freshman quarterback, so you're trying to speed them up. They
Yeah.
just could not get home.
There ain't no way I'm letting number 47 at quarterback beat me, dog.
Hear
The whole game I was thinking, I was like, there's no way. Like, we're gonna come back and win. Then we get the ball the last drive. I'm like, oh yeah, we finna win this.
Nah,
47
I
at
knew,
quarterback who looked like a damn fullback. Come on,
you.
bro.
I knew
No,
once
he.
we got that ball at the 5 yard line, I said, oh yeah, it's a wrap. We ain't finna, we ain't finna win this, bro.
I thought we was
Yeah.
finna take a shot, man. We needed to take a shot.
Hey. Did y'all check out Baylor?
Yeah.
Yeah, Baylor did their thing.
Baylor looked good, but who they was playing? West Virginia? Oh, I mean, like who was Baylor really playing? Dog?
And don't make it seem like BYU world beaters. Let's not do that. BYU is not world beaters.
They not
Uh,
world beaters, but BYU know how to win. Coach Prime don't know how to win though. He don't know how to win without Shador because he has so much confidence in Shador. Oh, Shador make the right play. All right, cool. Because we saw it during the first year, the 4-8 season, when they didn't have no talent. The offensive line was trash. Only thing they had was a few receivers, Travis and Weaver. Everybody else was cheeks. Running backs was cheeks. Outside of what's his name that's at Kansas State now. He was all right, but they weren't even using him right. So
well, see, that's the
you
thing about it. the first few games, people didn't have Colorado figured out. They didn't know. Once game 5, game 4,
Yeah,
once they had film on them, everything changed.
because
Everything changed.
bro.
Coach Prime he made terrible decisions throughout. You remember when they was playing Colorado State that first year, and then they win the coin toss in the overtime, and what he do? Take the ball? Like, come on, dog.
Mhm.
And his excuse, well, I knew what Shadul was gonna do. I didn't. That defense was giving up. You don't do that, man. You
Yeah,
allow
you
the
just don't
defense
do
to
that.
go out there, even if they give up a touchdown. Then you know what you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just stupid stuff, man.
yeah, man. Really, if you go, y'all get a chance, y'all, go back and check out the tape on this, or even the highlights on this BYU game. But BYU basically ran 3 plays in multiple formations.
That's it.
3 plays, bro. Three of the same. They ran the reverse in a couple of formations, and they ran down up the middle with their quarterback in like 2 or 3 different formations. It
Yeah,
was the same play, different formation, and we couldn't even figure it out. We couldn't save our life to put a spy on that doggone quarterback.
but nothing.
One spy, bro.
No, look. If they would have ran a fake punt on us, bro, I would have broke my phone. When BYU punted at the end of the game and they backed us up to like the 5 or whatever, if they would have ran a fake punt right then, bro, I would have broke my phone because that's how we done lost so many games with a fake punt in the championship game at Jackson State. Like we done lost so many games at the end of the game with a fake punt or fake, So I was like, bro, we better not get got with no fake punt.
Yeah, like I said, man, it's coaching, and it's been coaching with Coach Prime ever since Jackson State, dog. Same way when you get to the Celebration Bowl game and you can't close it out. You know what I'm saying? It's coaching. It goes back to coaching.
So
He's
y'all
so
tell me, did BYU? I mean, did Penn State win?
nope. They lost.
All
No,
right. So if we looking at the Mount Rushmore right now, Fran lost today. Hey, Prime losing. Well, we got Syracuse losing bad today at home. People walking out. Fran Brown getting like who? I think Mike Loxley is the guy right now.
Nah. The reason I don't put Mike Loxley up there, man, is because it's the same thing that happened every year with Mike Loxley. They start off the year 4-0, and then after that, it's just downhill. Like once they truly like get into like conference play, I think this is like their first week, like with a conference game. Once they get into
Well,
conference play, they be losing.
well, as of right now, they beat Wisconsin last week. I don't know what they did. I think they had a bye week. I think they had a
Yeah,
bye.
they're probably idle. Yeah.
But as of right now, he's undefeated. I think everybody else has lost.
Yeah, man, but it's the same thing with James Franklin. How James Franklin can't never beat a top 10 team or it seems like a top 25 team these days. But it's the same thing with Mike Loxley, man. They always start off good because he
Okay,
recruit he recruit really well. Like if you look at
but
Maryland team, they recruit really well. They got a lot of great athletes.
and
There's
they
no
got a
three,
great
no
they got
four,
they
no
got they
four.
got a great quarterback now. He finally got a 5-star kind of caliber quarterback that can really help run that team. Well,
We'll
okay. Well,
see,
who you
man.
putting in? Who y'all putting as number one? Who the top dog as far as these black quarterbacks right now?
Oh, the black coaches or quarterbacks?
Black coaches, my bad. Black coaches.
I have to go with um I have to go with Tony Elliott at Virginia. They beat FSU. They three
Mm.
and one. So
Is he
Give me Tony
is he
Elliott.
black? 'Cause I was looking at him yesterday. I said he Puerto Rican.
Nah, he black dog.
He black. Okay, all
Yeah.
right.
Give me Tony Elliott. Give me after Tony. Give me Give me Marcus Freeman. Even though they 2-2, still give me Marcus Freeman. Because Marcus Freeman know how to coach, man. After Marcus Freeman, shit.
It's George.
Nah, man.
It
Eddie
gotta be
George can
friend, man. It gotta
Eddie
be
George can
friend, dog.
coach. Eddie George can coach, but he can't recruit, man. He ain't
He
getting no
can't
talent
recruit.
out there at Bowling Green. Give
It,
me
it gotta
friend.
it,
And
it gotta be friend.
give me friend. And the reason why I say friend is because of what you said earlier. His team gonna play hard. I didn't see CU playing hard tonight. But friend team, they gonna play hard. Now they made mistakes today. They got blew out in Syracuse today. But you can't looking at that game. I'm looking at the game and I'm like you, Tyke. I'm like, well, they played hard. It just didn't materialize. Like Ricky
Yeah.
Collins, he ain't it, dog. I'm telling you right now,
Yeah, I was looking at that. I said he might not be the one.
Ricky ain't the one, man.
He had some balls that was too high.
Yeah. He ain't got the accuracy. But give me friend
Yeah.
because you look at the rest of the team, the defense was on the field so much because Syracuse offense couldn't do nothing. Look eerily similar to CU.
But that's one
Uh,
thing I like about Fran. That's why he pulled Ricky. He didn't try to make it with Ricky. He said, you know what? This might not work. You know what I'm saying? Let's go find somebody else. Because this is
yeah.
about the team.
Yeah, Ricky may not be playing next game. I'm keeping a buck.
So,
Ricky fumbled 2 times.
oh, he did? I didn't see that.
Yeah, he fumbled twice.
Oh, yeah, that's right. One time he was trying to throw the ball and it slipped out of his hand like stop. But I seen that. I said,
Mm-hmm.
dang, Ricky, you ain't got small hands too? Well, you get nervous. So hold on. So you gonna got my man from Virginia. And
Yeah,
who your number two?
my number 2 it was Tony Elliott. My number 2 was
Notre Dame, Freeman.
Marcus Freeman. My number 3 friend, even though they got
So
blew
so
out today.
well, so where's like now? The reason why I put Fran at the high because Fran don't beat teams he ain't supposed to beat.
Yeah, and
And
that's
where
why
you
I'm like
put
Maryland
Locksley
ain't
or where
really
you put
played
Franklin.
nobody yet. I mean, they
So
played Wisconsin, but Wisconsin down.
who get the last spot? Freeman? I mean, not uh Locksley or my man from Penn State.
For now, I would give it to Loxley because James Franklin, he can't like that. It's literally set up for him to win the game. Like you playing Oregon at home
Mm-hmm.
at a late game, 7:30, so you got a night game. Crowd was electric, unlike CU crowd. I don't know what's going on with CU fans. They
They
fans
acting
is
like prime.
trash, dog.
They acting like
Trash.
prime. They acting like prime, dog.
So
They not believing, dog.
yeah, I would give it to Loxley over Franklin for sure.
Mm, mm.
But watch what I tell you. They 4-0 right now. They gonna come back. Loxley team, they gonna come back and they gonna get into this Big Ten play, and they gonna play like Penn State and get blown out, and
They
then
got a
turn
quarterback now.
around and play Ohio State and get blown out. Like it happened like this every year with Mike. Like I don't know who do the scheduling for the University of Maryland. But the way they schedule their games, dog, them first 3 games, they usually 3-1. Usually they 3-1. This year they 4-0. And then they'll turn around and they'll play like Ohio State and Ohio State dog walk them. Then the next week they gotta play Penn State. Then the next week they gotta play who another dog in Big Ten play before Oregon got there and USC and all of them got there. It'll be like Illinois. No, or they'll wind up playing like Indiana. So they'll go through a stretch where they playing like 3 teams, like high caliber teams, and they'll lose all 3 of them games, and then the bottom
Yeah,
fall out.
yeah,
And
I
they
got you.
finish
But now
the
they got this
season.
quarterback.
Yeah, they
I,
finished the
I don't think
season
this.
4-8.
Yeah. I got you. I don't think this quarterback gonna allow them to let the bottom fall out. He nice, bro. He looking like you know how you watch your door, how you he gave you that, like, I believe we can win if we got Shador.
Yeah.
That's how this quarterback looking, but he got that something special.
But the crazy thing is, Loxley can coach his ass off. It's just
Yeah.
the teams that he play against, they just got way more talent than him.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing. Like, I can't knock up like right now tonight. I don't think BYU has more talent than Colorado,
Hell no.
but Prime can't get over the hump.
He can't coach, man. Like when I look at Prime Dog and I see that head set up, I'm like, what? Like, what is he thinking? Because obviously you thinking something. You not saying it in the headset.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's no way that I'm looking at my defense just getting slow walked up the field, and I'm like, hey man, hey, we need to get a blitz in there. Hey, you need to figure something out. You need to figure something out. Hey man, we
I
can't be late.
honestly, I'm gonna say this, and some people might think I'm crazy, but I think Prime need to start wearing headsets at practice. I think
He probably
reason why
do.
I'm saying that, guy, he got to get used to talking in that headset. It's just like with a walkie-talkie, whatever. When you got to get used to doing that, like talking a different way,
Yeah,
and like now that's a high pressure moment. You don't want to say the wrong thing or whatever in the headset. So I think he don't talk on it like that because he's not familiar with it.
yeah. But like I said, Tiger, I'm interested to see what Prime say in the press conference, man. Cause I'm thinking it's gonna be a little bit more of the same. Look, I heard the plays being called. I give it to Pat Shermer. The first quarter, he called a hell of a first quarter.
Yes,
The
sir.
the second quarter, yeah, they kind of got away from the run. Like I'm like Draylon Miller running the ball second
Yeah.
quarter. I'm like, we don't see Draylon no more because BYU adjusted and they didn't have a counter. And then you come out third quarter and you made an adjustment, but we just didn't hit on one of the throws. So that happens. That's football. Like people that's riding Salter saying, man, Salter lost the game. Dog, ain't no QB gonna be perfect. So you gonna miss a read, that's fine. You gonna underthrow or overthrow somebody, that's fine. But overall, Salter played a good game. He
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
he drove him downfield when he needed to, and he made the play when the plays needed to be made early in the game. The back half of the game, that's on Coach Prime. You gotta
Hey,
look at your team and make and challenge your coaches to make the adjustment. You come out in
tell me this.
halftime and BYU just slow walk the ball up the field again, just like Houston.
Tell me
Twice.
this right here. When and you see how Houston laid the egg the other day too. I mean, I think they lost the other day, last night. I think
Nah,
they lost.
they came back in overtime against Oregon
Oh,
State.
they came back. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I But tell me this: what linebacker popped today?
none.
See, dog, if we don't have a dog at linebacker, we're gonna lose. Cause your dog show up when the quarterback try to run on third down. When that fumble pop out, your dog show up and get the fumble. We got to have a dog on defense. And the safety doing a great job, but you got to have a linebacker that's going to separate the boys from the men, and we don't have that yet.
Hey man, did y'all notice? Yo man, listen man, this stuff is crazy. Did y'all notice when they had that high snap in the fourth quarter? Did y'all know the Carter Stoudemire didn't even jump on the ball, man?
Bro, he did a Cam Newton.
Did a cam, man. He just looked at it.
Yo man, listen, bro. Yo man, these dudes, man. I don't know. Again, Coach Prime on this. At this point, I need to know who gonna play, who wanna play. All that. Well, you gotta watch them many hours of film, and we checking this and we checking. Hey man, look. At this point, the dudes who watching the film ain't getting it done. Obviously, at this point, if you're gonna bench Case Salt, you need to bench a whole lot of folk to find out who want to play.
Yeah, yeah.
Straight up.
And
If you gonna do
that's the thing that I feel like Prime got to watch out. He on a slippery slope because you bench Salter, which we all know is one of the best players on the team, but not everybody else ain't getting that same treatment. I don't understand this.
yeah, that, and even with that what 40 or 45 yard run that K Saw had and they called a hole on the Marion. Now look, I don't believe that was a hole. When they showed the replay, I didn't see no hole.
I didn't see
But
no hole.
but at the same time, I don't see nobody accusing Omarion like, oh, it was his fault because we lost a 45-yard run. See, that's what I'm saying. Not for tomorrow. Well, we put Staub in. We won't Staub and all.
No,
Man,
if
listen,
if
man, get
Staub was in that game, we wouldn't be able to move the ball against BYU defense because
absolutely.
the way we moved the ball against BYU defense was off of Caden Salter's feet and off of Draylon Miller's feet. Staub
But
does
y'all,
not pose the Staub does not remotely pose the threat of a running quarterback. And so
but
BYU just would have pinned their ears back against that CU offensive line, and they would have sacked his behind like Houston did. That's all that
yep.
would have happened, dog. So
Now
anybody
this,
calling for stop, just cut it out. It ain't
yeah,
dog.
cut
That
it
ain't
out.
it.
You need to cut it,
Cut
cut
it
it,
out, bro.
cut it. Right
Man,
now, this is the thing that I want to point out to y'all. I saw that linebacker got a interception against us. That's scheming, bro. That's understanding tendencies. Okay, this is what they doing. This is what they trying to hit. Okay, we need you here to take away this. That's
That's just what they did, man.
hey man, coach.
They dropped the linebacker back. They was playing zone,
Yep.
QB spy, dropped the linebackers back, and they was pretty much daring Salt to run at that point. They were
Yeah,
like, just run it. Because
absolutely.
guess what? If you run it, that's gonna take more time off the clock for you to run. Cause you're
So
gonna get
yeah.
tackled, we gonna lay on you, we gonna get up slow, all of that stuff. You gotta
Prime
run,
ain't gonna use the
set,
timeout.
all of that stuff. So
and
they
it, and, it, and it,
that's why they just dropped back. They just played zone. They were like, oh, we just play zone.
so if the spy is spying the quarterback and you want to roll Case Salt out, that means that spy is going with him.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Why are you not sending a receiver in the place of where that spy was at?
What
I mean,
I said earlier, bro.
this is simple
Q6,
football, bro.
Q6 supposed to be eating in that space right behind that linebacker, dog.
Either
But
that or put him here. It's
they
crazy.
don't teach that though. You said it already. See you? They don't teach it, dog. They don't teach it. If you looked at the game the whole time, like I said, BYU was running coverage,
Yeah, cover
cover
three.
three over most of the night. Only one receiver sat in the zone, and it was Amarion Miller. He got one catch out of it, and then another catch. K-Salt underthrew it. It skipped off the ground, but he was the
Yeah.
only one like sitting in coverage. Everybody else was still like running.
Y'all know what? When you watch the Georgia game, when you watch the Alabama, when Saban was there, and all these great teams, don't y'all notice the coaches are talking? The coaches
Yeah.
are in
Mm-hmm.
conversation. They got people up in the booth. The offense coordinator is on the ground. All of the coordinators are on the ground. They got people in the booth just giving recon. Hey, what they running? Hey, where the linebacker at? Hey, and they translating it downstairs to them on the field. Oh, okay, so they get the linebacker here and they running. Why they got iPads? Why do they even have iPads? And so when you look at our team, you don't see the coordinators talking because when you're a team of coaches, you watch film together, You have discussions together. You scheming against these teams and all this other stuff. So when they do certain things and have certain tendencies, your recon is telling you where the safety is and where the linebackers at. Okay, are they following case out? Yes. So we're gonna continue to roll out like we have been, but we're gonna make an adjustment. Hey, Q6 or Draylon or whoever it is, when we call this play, I need you to read the linebacker too. That's what made the Patriots so deadly, bro. Because they didn't just have Tom Brady as the quarterback. The receivers and the running backs and the line was all doggone. They, all of them was like quarterbacks. They reading the defense.
They ain't relaying it though. Because you still, to me, the crazy thing is we got both of the wide receiver coaches on the sideline. Shouldn't one be up in the booth to be looking, you know what I'm saying, to be looking at the wide receivers?
Yep.
Especially
But
if you a pass
if
heavy
they ain't
team.
gonna communicate with each other, it don't even matter.
I just, man,
I look, y'all know how sometimes coaches run on the sideline. Or, like I never see Prime do anything on the sideline like that. That's assertive.
I saw it once last week. Once. Him and Coach Mathis they was in a little heated exchange. It was like a critical third down or something like that. And the DBs gave up the third down. Like something happened. One of the DBs got beat against Wyoming. And Prime called a timeout after they picked up the third down. Like he called timeout, and like him and Mathis was like going back and forth. And if I could read Mathis' lip, Mathis was kind of saying like, "Just let me do me. I got it. Let me coach." And
Uh,
then it was just kind of. But that's really the only time I really seen. You know what I'm saying? Prime go into it. Because if it's me, like I'm standing next to Robert Livingston. Come on, dog. Hey, come on, dog. If it's me, I'm going to the podium tonight. Hey, if we could put a defensive play call together to stop the other team, like we'll be all right. You gotta put your coaches on the hot seat. The same way you put your players on the hot seat to say accountability, the coaches calling the right play, they're not executing. It's no way that you tell me that Livingston is constantly putting that defense in the right call to stop a play. When it's 3rd and 17 and you don't have a QB spot and the quarterback run for 16 yards. Like it's
uh,
no way.
Yeah.
but I mean
The-
that's true. But you still got to have dogs on defense show up. And I just don't feel like we got our dogs out on the field. That's just how I feel.
Hey
But let me
man,
say this, man, because I gotta get up in the morning and go to work. You see this man I got on the screen, J.R. Robinson.
oh God. They play
I told
Oklahoma
you.
State. Calm down, bro.
I told you, man, Dan Marino. But
Oklahoma
then the
State
boy
don't
put up
even got no head coach no more, man. They fired that guy last week. Chill out,
they
Saint.
fired him last week.
Yeah, Mike Gundy out of there, man.
I
Or
know
they
they
fired.
fired. I
Matter of
knew it was
fact,
coming.
they fired him during this week before the game. They fired him. I want to say he got fired like Tuesday or something, Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
hey y'all.
My
Well,
man,
I'm gonna tell you like this.
go ahead.
Coach Prime got next year. If he don't shape up, they gonna call for him to be fired. I'm
Oh
telling you,
yeah, them fans. The crazy thing is,
telling y'all.
the fans gonna call for him to be fired, and the team is a lose, like they've been a losing team. But the fans gonna call for him to be fired because Coach Prime gave him one season where it was competitive, and they're gonna be like, "Oh well, he need to get out of here then." But see, you not gonna fire him because they don't have the money to pay it out. Because you got to think, if they fire him, he still get that 56 million. 5 years, 56 million. So he get that all up front. Now you got to go and hire another coach. So you paying one coach $10 million a year until they come off the books. Then you got to hire another coach. And let's say you hire the other coach at $6 million. So you essentially paying $16 million. That's just to the head coach. Because you still got to pay
Prime
the
making too much.
staff.
Prime
Nah,
making too much
but
money for CU right now, man,
Yeah,
and we got to see what
they ain't
Juju.
gonna fire.
man, they got some they got several. We talking about Colorado now. You got folks that own 200-300 acres out there. They got that to get them up out of there. Oh,
Nah, dog.
it's some folks that don't even want them there. Period. That didn't want them there.
But
It's some good old boys out there now.
they ain't gonna do it. The reason why I say they not gonna do it because if CU was like a halfway in it no more, you know what I'm saying? You see
So
something so that's like somebody in your family that asks you for $100 every time you get paid. You know, the first few times you probably give them $100, but after that you like, all right, man, like you hit me up for 100 every 2 weeks? Nah.
so what y'all? Let me ask y'all this, Ty. I know you got a role, but so what y'all think gonna happen the end of this season with the staff?
It's gonna be some coaches getting fired.
I think Sherman out of there.
Yeah, I can see Shermer being asked to stay with the program, but be relieved of play calling duties. So I can see him being like, whatever, some assistant head coach or something like that. I think that's already in his title, like offensive coordinator, assistant head coach. But I can see him just being assistant head coach and then having Bartoloni or somebody call plays.
No,
And
That's
then
what need to be all the plays.
I can see Rob Livingston. I can see him losing his job, man. It's no
yeah,
way
Off
you
one
go
hit.
from middle of the pack to you second to last in defense. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
whoever the offensive coordinator is, I think Prime need to go get a seasoned coordinator from college, man. Straight up.
I can see that too. But he like to hire from within when it comes to like positions like that. That's why I'm saying maybe Brett may be there because he hanging on for that spot. But
Yeah.
Prime ain't.
And,
I'm gonna
and
tell you this: Prime ain't leaving because Rome said it. It's too many people making money off him. You got to think about his boy Coach Hart. Boy Coach Hart eating. If Prime get fired today, what Coach Hart going back to high school? What? Who is calling Coach Hart to come coach linebackers?
Right.
No. You know what I'm saying? You got to go back to HBCU just for the love of coaching. So you feel to leave 6 figures to go back to, you know what I'm saying, making 40, 55,000 a year? Nah, you ain't doing that, dog. I ain't leaving 300,000 to go back to make 55. I ain't doing it, dog.
yeah. But hey, fella, we been on here 2 hours, man. I gotta jump off. Hey, appreciate y'all, man, and hopefully we'll get this thing together. Do we have a bye week next week?
Nah, man, I think next week I want to say they play like Iowa State or something like that.
Ooh,
It's
this
either
thing
Iowa,
might
it's
get
either
stank.
Iowa State or Utah. It's Utah or Iowa State. It's one of
Yeah,
them two.
the next 3 to 4 games, man, is all dogs, man.
Mm.
And little
Who
Bucket,
y'all?
hey, if you listening, Bucket, we on your head about Tion Parks. That boy trash. I ain't trying.
Stank.
That boy Bucket was, man. Tion Parks gonna be the one. That boy trash.
All right, y'all.
All right, Tiger man.
From the mob, flying high. It's prime time, Coach Prime got the squad ready. Now it's our time. Boss in the black and gold, undefeated as the gold. Travis sounded like a Dallas, taking full control. Shooter in the pocket, throw it down for precision. Man, listen, every play, every snap, man, it's like a vision. We got talent in the trenches, fire in our souls, fire shoes on our feet, we can't be beat. Boss Nation, stand up, let the world know. Undefeated season, we ready, let's go. Our receivers got the speed and they got the hands. Corners in the league, they don't stand a chance. Shit is slinging bullets, wide outs on the go. Somebody let them know it's about to be a show. Linebackers hitting hard, defense never rests. Every down, every yard, we put them to the test. The boss on the rise, better check the stats. We are like